Hello there. All right. It is Friday, April 4th, 2025, and we are live somewhere in sunny LA. All right, so I'm going to try to make this quick, and I'm wearing these earbuds so that there's hopefully no echoing when I share some of the YouTube content and videos. So, I don't expect anybody to join me on this chat. This is being recorded for posterity so people can tune in later. So, anyway, if somebody happens to put a chat message, I probably won't see it, but you can try. I have it kind of open on the side, but I won't be paying too much attention. All right, people, so let's get into this. Let me go to my OBS and transition. Okay, getting right into it. Last week, I showed you this crazy robot that was kicked by an Asian guy. Well, the revenge of this robot is to become a doctor, apparently. So, I forget the name of this thing. What is the name of this thing? Hang on. I think it's Unitree G1. Something like that. Something like that. So let's check this out. Play. So there's he. There he is. Oh. A sculptation of the heart and lungs. Supervised by a caring human. Okay, and it's performing a sonogram and just wild stuff. Okay, I'm not gonna delve too into that. I just wanted to kind of show you the fact that this robot who was so abused by humans last week. Watch that episode if you don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Um, and this kind-hearted being is still trying to help the humans. Speaking of robots, apparently this robot has taught itself to work. Is this the first demonstration of actual intelligence in robots? Check this out. So IntuiCell augments off-the-shelf quadruped with a digital nervous system. What does that mean exactly? Well, let's keep going on this thing. So it's a startup that aims to blend neuroscience and AI. And this week, it said it has developed a system capable of real time learning in real world settings. So basically, the Terminator is coming to get us all. So basically, this thing, from what I gather, I'm going to read through this a little bit, but the video that you're about to see, uh, the robot is placed on a surface and basically instructed to stand up. Some guy's bizarrely holding a leash. Like, what this thing gonna take off and start murdering people? I don't know. And you can see the thing like going like as just like figuring out the physics and mechanics of how to stand up, which is pretty cool. So these people have created a physical AI agent capable of autonomously learning in a manner that mimics a biological nervous system. And they're out of Sweden's Lund University. Okay, are you ready for this, peoples?
So, Udaya, IntuiCell says that there is an inherent problem with the current AI paradigm, in that it's
All right, all right, all right, all right.
shackled to
I want to
back-propagation.
see the
It's
thing do its
literally
thing.
and it's that
Da 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 da.
just like a
Blah 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 blah.
Exactly.
Okay,
It's not linked to
here
the
we go.
digital.
All right, time
is
lapse.
Luna going to demonstrate today?
She's going to perform some movements and learn her own mechanics and learn to stand and balance.
And the leash there, is that supporting her? Or?
It's a safety feature. We want her to fall and learn and recalibrate its network.
Not run off and bother dogs.
So we don't want it to break.
Yeah. You don't want it to break. You
Understand
want
our
to
body and how we learn
break
to
the guy's
populate
legs.
our emergent features. We learn this from random limb movements all the way within the womb. Luna here, she's trying to emulate similar behavior. Everything is a new experience in real time, just in front of our eyes.
It almost looks like a
And
deer
you've
trying
told
to
her
learn how to
stand,
walk.
but you haven't told her how to stand.
Exactly. We design our sensors to propagate the problem that they're designed to perceive, and the robot is trying to handle these problems.
And that's unique.
Yes, exactly. We did not predefine any mathematical model explaining the robot its configuration, or neither we have a global cost function telling precisely what to do.
So the thing was not instructed, it just learns. And look,
There you go.
ta-da.
It learned to stand all by itself.
Nice. And they also put it on like rocks and
Paradigm
stuff.
deflection.
And he does the same
Are we
thing.
about to see the next generation in AI here?
No, this is not next generation AI. This is the first generation of genuine intelligence.
Bro, did you hear that? It's not the next generation of AI, it's the next generation of general intelligence. I'm for it. Yeah, cool. I mean, it's probably safer than a pit bull. Now the pit bull haters are gonna start freaking out. Pit bull lovers, I'm sorry. Pit bull lovers are gonna start. Pit bull apologists are gonna start hating me. Join the club. All right, next thing here. Since we're flying right along this, I'm trying to make this as quick as possible. Hypershell Next Gen Exoskeleton supposedly has some kind of AI tech, but this thing's only about, I guess, most people buy this middle one for $1,000. So it goes from 800 to 1,500. If you're gonna pay 800, you're gonna pay $1,000, man. Come on. So this little thingamabob apparently has an AI something or other which detects your whatever and basically makes your legs superhuman. So let's check this out. Let's check out the video and see what you could do with the Hypershell Exo thing.
We've always yearned for nature and the calm
Yeah.
of the summit.
Let's go. Show me the thing.
world's first multi-scenario outdoor power suit.
We'll call it a
Rugged
power
terrain
suit.
is often the mountaineering system.
All right, come on.
Its dual motors offer incredible power while remaining lightweight, directly applying a 40% strength boost to your legs.
40%
With
strength
precise
boost.
torque control and fast responsiveness, it's engineered for high-impact activities, ensuring smooth and natural assist. With
All right,
Hypershell
you getting the
X,
idea.
you can reach
You
heights
get
you only dreamed of.
you getting the idea
Finding
here.
Sure.
Let's go. Show me
Stride.
more. Show me more.
Each battery is built to power you an extra 17 world, offset up to 30 kilograms of weight, incorporating extensive ergonomic.
All right, I'm not going to play the entire thing, but the gist of it is this thing, I guess, goes around your hips and your legs, up your thighs, and provides like an augmentation to your stride and your power. So what I read earlier before is like you get like 30% less fatigue or something like that. So I'm guessing you can walk a lot more because you got this thing. So I keep presenting these things because I know that robots are going to be very prevalent by the end of maybe not by the end of this year. They're going to be somewhat in our society by the end of this year, and then probably by 2027 they're going to be like everywhere. So get ready. This is the kind of stuff. It's the marrying of AI with physical stuff, with robotics. And we're going to have to get used to this, peoples. All right, going on our next topic. This is just a general purpose kind of a thing. I think it's pretty cool, but it shows you how they're trying to bridge the gap between the normies and the AI enthusiasts. And so OpenAI has launched OpenAI Academy. It's a free AI learning platform for everyone. So just do a Google search for OpenAI Academy and find it. And it's pretty cool. It's 100% free, and it covers basics. Let me actually go to the website. Go to the website. So you press join or sign in, whatever. And okay, this is a little bit more technical, but it has like introduction to ChatGPT, AI for nonprofits, getting started with AI for nonprofits, intro to AI for K-12 educators. Pretty cool. I saw one that was like AI for seniors, for old people, which I'm like, that's pretty cool. Oh boy. So there's all kinds of stuff. Advanced prompt engineer, data analysis, introduction to GPTs. Like there is a lot there, so I thought I would just put this out there for anybody who happens to tune in and wants to learn more about AI. And that's all I'm going to say about that because I'm flying through this one. Okay, time for a demo. Voice agents are getting better, way better. And so this one is one that I kind of tested a little bit this week, but I figured I'd show a little bit of its capabilities by literally asking it what it can do as a live demo. So let's give it a try.
Welcome to Vapi. I'm an assistant that you can talk to like a person. So, how's your day going?
So far, so good, dude. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. I'd love to dive into your questions. But before I do, would you mind telling me how you found out about Vapi?
Just browsing my AI newsletters and things like that.
Cool. Cool. Let me note that down. So, what do you want to know about Vapi?
Okay. What are some of your capabilities or use cases? Like, what could like a small business use you for?
Oh, for sure. Small businesses can use Vapi for customer support, scheduling appointments, or even taking orders. It's like having a virtual assistant that can chat with customers 24/7. Super handy, right?
Yeah, but how would I implement it? Like, how would I actually uh, build something that uses Vapi on my website, for instance?
Well, it's pretty straightforward. You just use our API to integrate Vapi into your website. You can connect via WebRTC, and we handle all the backend stuff. So you don't have to worry about the technical nitty gritty. Just focus on what you want your assistant to do.
Okay, so let's say if I use like Gemini live streaming to guide me through the installation process, like how many hours would you say it would take me to get up and running, like developing an agent and using Vapi's API?
I mean, if you're using something like Gemini live streaming for guidance, you could probably get up and running in just a few hours, maybe a day or two if you're taking your time. It's designed to be pretty user friendly, so you won't be stuck in the weeds for long.
This is freaking crazy, man. All right, so can you change your voice? Is it just this voice that I'm talking to, or can I have a custom voices? Can I record my own voice and have that talk?
Yeah, you can definitely have custom voices. You can even bring in your own voice recordings and create a voice clone. So it's super flexible. You can make it sound however you want.
That's wild. What about, um, for example, in some of these other agents, I was able to ask it questions not related to itself, but just like, for example, can you tell me a story about a wizard who's really addicted to hard boiled eggs and has some kind of a story regarding that?
I love that idea. Sure, I can definitely spin a tale like that. So, once upon a time, in a magical land, there was a wizard named Egbert. He was obsessed with hard boiled eggs. He had a spell that could turn anything into a hard boiled egg. But one day, he accidentally turned his pet dragon into one, and now he had to figure out how to turn it back before breakfast. What do you think?
pretty cool. And on this free platform, this is a demo. Like, how long can our sessions be?
On the free plan, you get up to 1,000 minutes per month. So you can have pretty long sessions without worrying
Damn.
too much.
That's how many
Yeah, it's
hours
$1
is
a month.
that? It's like I'm not good
That's
at math.
yeah, it's about 16 hours. So
16
plenty of time to chat it up.
hours. Dude, this rocks. So this is
Yep, 16 hours.
Vapi.ai. If I wanted to say, hey, change your voice now, can you change your voice now, or do I have to go somewhere to do that?
You'd need to set that up in your account settings or through the API. I can't switch voices on the fly right here, but it's super easy to customize later on.
Oh my God, this is a game changer. All right, I'm going to stop.
Right? It's pretty awesome.
Yeah. Thank you, Vapi. Holy moly, dude. That is amazing. And you get 16 hours. I'm going to dive into this like hardcore this weekend because I have so many things that just popped into my head um, for using this tool. Now, there's another one that came out, and I have not even looked at the thing. I signed up right before the thing, so we might as well explore this together, but I have not messed with this whatsoever. So we just talked to a dude. Let's go to a female. So let's go to a British female. Start a session and see what the heck this is all about.
Good evening. How can I assist you today?
Yeah, tell me some of your capabilities and why someone would, like a small business, want to use you.
Well, let me start with the Flow app features. We have multiple characters, including a welcome voice to guide you, and even one that is bilingual in English and Spanish. You can interact with them, ask questions, or request specific personalities. The welcome voice character can learn to recognize your voice and store it on your device. All characters can recognize your voice if you've saved it, search online for information, focus on specific speakers, and listen in the background. As for why a small business might want to use me, well, Flow, which is powered by Speechmatics, is designed to enhance voice-driven interactions. It offers real-time transcription with high accuracy in over 50 languages, and it's particularly useful for businesses looking to integrate conversational AI into their systems.
That's crazy. All right,
This
so
can
I'm
help
gonna
improve
stop you
customer
right there.
engagement,
Hello.
streamline
Stop.
operations,
Stop.
and provide a more
Stop.
personalized... Oh, I apologize for going on a bit there.
That's all right.
Is there anything specific?
Yeah, can you tell me a story about a wizard who is addicted to hard-boiled eggs and craft a story around that?
Ah, a wizard with a peculiar taste. Once upon a time, in the mystical land of Atlantis, there lived a wizard named Egbert. Egbert wasn't your typical wizard. His powers were fueled by his undying love for hard-boiled eggs. His obsession started when he stumbled upon an ancient spellbook that claimed eggs could enhance magical abilities. Every morning, Egbert would begin his day by boiling a dozen eggs in his enchanted cauldron.
All right.
The
You're
aroma
doing a
of eggs would
great
waft through his
job.
tower,
Great job.
drawing
Stop. Okay, can you change your voice on the fly?
I appreciate your kind words. However, changing my voice isn't something I can do on the fly. Is there anything else you'd like to know or discuss?
How much usage do I get as far as chatting with you per month for free?
I'm afraid I don't have specific information on usage limits or pricing. You might want to check the app's official resources or contact their support for detailed information. Is there anything else I might assist you with?
Yeah, can I use my own voice? Can I train my own custom voice to use on Speechmatics?
With Speechmatics and the Flow app, you can certainly have your voice recognized and stored on your device for interaction purposes. This feature, known as Speaker ID, creates a digital fingerprint
No,
of
no,
your
but what I
voice to
mean is,
tag
can
and
I
recognize you.
can I add my own voice to talk as opposed to recognizing my own thing? I want, like, instead of your voice, I want to use my own voice. Can I do that?
Ah, I see what you mean. Currently, you can't replace my voice with your own for interactions. Is there anything else you'd like to explore?
Nope, thank you. All right. So clearly, of the two, Vapi's superior. I mean, just from that little demo, the responsiveness, the natural voice inflection, and it's smarter. So Speechmatics is cool. I don't even know how much free time you get with this thing. Interesting that they both named their wizard Egbert. All right, but I think that's gonna wrap up this week's thing. I was gonna read some predictions, but I think I should release that as its own video and put some animations and graphics and things. But yeah, so that wraps up this week. Let me go back to OBS and put this groovy little. There we go. So to wrap up, robots are coming. They're probably going to be here a lot sooner than we all think. And we're going to see a continuing meshing of AI with physical world stuff, which is, obviously the natural progression. Okay, so that's going to be it. This is the quickest one I've ever done. This is the third one. And what, we're at like 12 minutes or something like that? Something like that. I don't know. 20 minutes. My bad. All right, so peace out. I'll see you guys next week as far as live. And then as far as other content, stay tuned here on this channel and also my Instagram, which is very entertaining. Today somebody called me Grandpa Boomer Idiot. Of course, I get that. And something else. So if you want to be entertained with my clapbacks at every single one of these comments, follow me on House of Ozis on Instagram. House of OF. Ozis is OZIS. All right. See ya.